In this feature that I'm about to show you, I really hope that Sony kind of takes note. But the thing that makes the Steam Deck special is Alright y'all, I may have just found one singular reason that completely changes the remote play game. I'm so serious, this is such a big deal and I feel like nobody has talked about it. At least the videos that I've seen, nobody has ever talked about this one singular advantage that the Steam Deck has over the PlayStation Portal when it comes to remote play. So firstly here, I'm just gonna show what it looks like to play on the PlayStation Portal. As always, the PlayStation Portal is still such a great handheld device and a great way to experience games. Playing Arc Raiders on it is still very viable. I can still recommend it 100%. Would I be as confident in PvP as I am on my console? No, but it's still viable. You're still able to defend yourself and do all sorts of things. So let's get right into it. In the range right now, as you can see, just aiming at things and boom, boom. Struggling a little bit with the aim, but you know, it's still manageable. It's not the quickest, it's not the snappiest, but can still be done. All right, now I'm gonna switch over to the Steam Deck real quick. In this feature that I'm about to show you, I really hope that Sony kind of takes note. This is why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to hopefully, maybe by God's grace, have this video be seen by somebody at Sony and have them implement this feature across every single game. Just have it be like a system level setting. We have connected the Steam Deck to the same PlayStation 5, so you can aim just like you were on the PlayStation Portal. But the thing that makes the Steam Deck special is the addition of gyro, and this works on every single game. And immediately you guys can see the difference. It's so easy to line up your shots, and this is like literally game changing. I feel so much more confident being able to gyro my aim rather than just rely on the stick, because there is a bit of latency, as you can see, and it's not the most accurate. So if I just rely on the stick, I might miss a couple shots, and it might take me a second to, you know, get my aim to go where it needs to go. But if I'm working with gyro and the stick, suddenly it feels like I have aimbot on. And if the PS Portal can add a gyro accessibility setting to pretty much system wide, because there isn't a setting in the game. So the way that I'm actually doing this is through Chiaki NG. There's gyro settings in here. So there's gyro. So the moment my thumb touches this joystick, gyro is activated. See, like right now, it's not moving at all. But as soon as I put my thumb, I'm able to pretty much crank any way I need to. And it's so smooth. Like, look at that. Compared to this, it's like boom, boom, boom. It's so easy to hit your targets with the gyro on it, because there's just a lack of, you know, compensation that you have to do unintuitively with the joystick. You could just correct your shot intuitively if you ever overshoot with your analog stick, which is bound to happen, especially in intense situations. Like, just selecting targets is as easy as like actually moving the camera. So in one way it does feel more immersive, but two, it's just so much more natural, and it honestly feels like I'm playing on my console at this point. I could easily say that I'm confident enough to get in some gunfights with this thing. I might even do like a little clip compilation in a later video of just me relying on the gyro aim in some like Stellamontis PvP moments. But for right now, I just wanted to show off the fact that, you know, this thing is just an absolute game changer, and it literally works in any game, even games without even in games without any sort of like shooting mechanic or aiming mechanic. It controls the camera in the exact same way. So I'm gonna load in a Sword of Sea here just so you guys can take a look at how intuitive this is. Like, this works on any game, regardless of whether the developers decided to integrate it or not. This is a system-wide setting, and it's something that we need on the PlayStation Portal for it to take back its spot as like the #1 remote play device. Because honestly, at the end of the day, this thing still king of the haptics. The screen is just a lot bigger compared to the Steam Deck. This is an LCD model, by the way, but still, even if it was an OLED model, the screen is bigger, it's sharper, technically it's more comfortable, has the same grip as a DualSense 5, which is, like I said many times, one of the most comfortable controllers that you could ever have. Face buttons, triggers are comfortable, it's not as loud, and you know, it's just more simple to have a remote play experience than to use this thing. But that being said, this thing is a close second. I'm gonna go more into it into another video. The fact that you are able to gyro into any singular game is honestly the most critical feature that I've seen, and Sony really needs to implement this in order to stay on top. But that's gonna be it for me on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. You guys probably did already know about the gyro on the Steam Deck. It's not something that's revolutionary, but it is something that other remote play devices will lack. This is such a strong feature that the Steam Deck has just because of the flexibility of the whole ecosystem. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Consider subscribing and leaving a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.